Yeah. It's the Broke Ass Podcast.
We got money, though.
It's me, your host, Zini, building. I got my co-host, co-producer. We got Jimmy, building.
You can just call me Greatness.
Got my other co-host, co-producer. We got Hot Girl Koya, building.
How y'all doing?
And the other co-host, co-producer, that black activist, we got DeAndres in the building.
It's the big boss, the big queen. You already know.
We got the #1 producer in the world. We got Hood Rock TV in the building.
In the world,
Craig.
Yeah.
Right.
And we got my little big brother. We got Nate in the background. Came to check us out.
I ain't here.
We here for a good time, not a long time. This episode is brought to you by us in partnership with 810 Studios. We contenders, not pretenders. Thank you for listening. Hey, how y'all doing?
I'm good, chilling, man. Happy to be here on a blessed Martin Luther King Day.
Happy birthday, Martin Luther.
Birthday to the king.
Martin Luther King had a dream, but you can still be the dream.
Okay, I like it. I like it.
I just came off the top, but you know I be hitting with these bars, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no rapper, I'm an actor, but don't play with me.
Bars.
Everybody want to be a rapper, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we know how your week been. That was great. How was your week been, DeAndre?
Well, considering it's only Monday.
You like to call out? How was your weekend then, man?
My weekend was straight though. Yeah. You know,
Get on
we
my
just keep
nerves.
it simple.
Can I, before you say how your week's been, can I just say it's been a blessing to have you here for 2 weeks in a row?
Hey.
I'm gonna check this out. Give her a round of applause, you
When
guys.
I pulled up, I was like, who that standing over there? I said, oh, that's... Okay, that was it.
I'm going to be here every week now because I'm in class, so I'm free on the night.
What are you going to school for?
Cosmetology, of course. You know, when I get my degree, I'll line you up too.
No, I don't need to trust you like that.
Just saying, I got you.
I would take my hat off, but I ain't. My hairline, I only trust one person to cut my hair. Well, really two. I let Beanie get on it sometimes.
But I mean, that's just now because I'm not certified. So just wait.
You gotta-
You'll change your mind.
I gotta have a trust and confidence in you.
You will. So I'm going to give you
My
some
hairline
time.
delicate.
Hey, Jimmy,
I'll
have
give
you
you some time.
have you ever had a female barber?
Yeah. Miss Elaine.
Why is that
I had
scary
Miss
for women
Sylvia.
being barbers?
I had Miss Sylvia,
Miss
and I was
Sylvia
like,
used to be
never
starting to
again
scam.
in life. Shout out Miss Sylvia,
Don't
though.
do
She a
Sylvia
legend.
like that now.
She a
Somebody
legend,
say
bro.
don't
But
do
look, I
that.
had a fro. My mama said, just even it out. Bro, she cut the joint in my head like down to an eighth, and then was like, is that close enough? I mean, is that too close? I'm like, if it is, what you gonna do,
You
big
can't
girl?
put it back in
She gonna get that glue and just, you know,
Last time I went to
press
that, I told my daddy I want to go somewhere else. You know what he did? Started
Cut
cutting
it
my hair.
yourself.
I should have stayed with Miss Sylvia, boy. But anyway, no shade to the female barbers out there. Y'all do y'all thing.
A lot of the times they better than the dudes.
Right, because we know what we want to see. We're going to get you right.
That's what they do. See? That's what happens.
It's cool. We good.
Someone
Hey, how many
fine.
dudes in here agree with that? I don't leave it alone.
What?
That women cut hair better than men.
Oh, no,
I can't say that.
I said I can't say
Yeah.
I
But would
said
y'all go
some
to
of
a
them.
female barber, though?
Yeah,
I had the same male barber for the last 30-something years.
No, I said no. I ain't been. I'm like Hood Rock. Yeah, like
And B-Rock and Fahim, they always hook me up. So
shout out B-Rock.
Well, they say when you find your stylist, you know, you're supposed to stick with them. So, I mean, I get it.
Unless they do y'all dirty. Unless you do you dirty, I guess.
True.
Like
Well, when
mine.
can you start off with Mike? You can practice on him. You ain't even got to have your license and stuff.
Don't even do that. Don't even do that.
What?
What you say was up with your ass, bro?
Hair. Badass hair. It's real weak.
I'll get my hair done one day, yeah.
like you got a heart
He
monitor
lying.
up under your head or something, man.
Oh,
You
Shut up. We know you got waves. Tight as that do-rag is.
I'm about to
He
say,
said
yeah.
tight as
You know what?
this
I'm sorry, Dave. Let me tell you. Since I'm over here talking about date, let me go ahead and tell y'all about how big date bet 10,
Oh, yeah.
15 years ago. This is also one of the stores where I don't fight no more. So, my homie Romeo had a party, and then he surprised us with the party bus. So, we leave the party, so I'm drinking to the level where as we leave the party, I'm going home. So I'm at the level, and then the party bus pull up. So we end up leaving the party, going to like Raleigh or somewhere on the party bus, drinking the whole way there, drinking in the club. My homie Vic met us up there. He give me a bottle of Moet. Anyway, we leave. I fall asleep on the party bus. When I wake up, the driver and I guess Nate is trying to wake me up. Like, bro, why'd you still on the bus? Everybody, my rider left. Everybody, like, I'm just praying this I guess we ended up arguing. We ended up fighting. At this point, I'm probably about 230-ish pounds. Nate was probably about 250. So
back then I was probably about 240.
we arguing. I swing on him and miss. My coat go over my head. All I know is I feel like I got beat up by Mighty Joe Young. Won't no security, so won't nobody there to break the fight up. I guess he just got tired of beating me up. And back then, I was at the point like, all right, you might be stronger than me or whatever, but I'm tougher than you, like, so you gonna have to just beat me up. So I guess he just beat me up. I don't even know how I got home.
I want to say, what's that? Why you sleep for that long?
I don't know how I got home. All I know is the next day I went to work. Me and Mike were working together. Mike like, bro, what's wrong with you? I'm like, man, I got drunk last night. I got in a fight. I got beat up. I feel like I got hit by a train. He was like, yo, my cousin said he got in a fight last night too. He beat some drunk nigga up. I was like, damn. This is too much stuff going. What was his name? I was like, I don't remember his name, but his cousin wrote me. I'm like, yep, that was him. Yeah, let me call him. You're like, yo, bro, he said you were drunk as hell, but he'll shoot him back with you if you want to. I was like, man, you tell him, you know what I mean? I said, you tell him we all good, bro. It don't even matter.
No, you want some too? No.
I think that was probably one of the last 2 fights I got in my whole life. Like,
Well, I can't say that.
I realized that you can't be fighting everybody when you're drunk.
That's true.
And you really got to have your boys there with you. Like Raymond, my dude, but he ain't really my boy.
Y'all learn how to pick your battles now.
Because if I had my boys, we would have tried to jump Nate's ass. Like, it would have been like you just about to beat me.
Nah, you would have just got shot. That's all it was. I done been jumped. That ain't cool.
Jesus, okay, let's stop the violence on Martin Luther King.
But he's a really nice guy. He's a really nice guy when you meet him when he's sober.
Nice guy, as long as you don't get on mad. It's a rap after that.
Well, what in your right mind possessed? Well, I guess you want in your right mind. I'm about to say, what made you just randomly swing off on one of them?
Because that's how we argue. Like, all right, I'm about to hit him before you hit me.
Can I tell my side of the story?
Yeah,
Please.
please.
I think they can hear you.
All right. So the reason why he got what he got was the guy that had the party was my cousin Granny. But truth being told, he didn't finish paying his bill on the bus. This Negro sleep on the bus, and I got to foot the bill at the end of the night. Get up.
Oh, yeah.
Get up. He
So you already mad. And then you got to deal with a drunk person.
Already.
Yeah.
And then you ain't trying to leave.
Then he gets outside, and like he said, he swings. And say, you know you messed up, right? But at the end of the day, we good.
I think it was when the coat went over my head like this.
I ain't never
Don't do it.
first. Sorry.
Bro, it's just, my pants just tight, bro.
You got over 2. My bad.
Oh, yeah, I do got on 2 different sides. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
They mad, so they both Frank Red Hot. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Frank. You know what I'm saying?
I was just about to say Mike been dressing so good this new year.
That's what was the man, man.
You could have got that dirt off the end of that toe, too.
Bruh, I'm wearing these shoes because ain't no, my yard is super muddy, bruh. So I don't care about these.
Yeah.
I don't care about these. They serve their purpose. But so want no leader on the party bus apparently.
Nah, he left us hanging.
So Jim, you brought up the topic about the leaders. You want to take us into that topic?
All right. Also, with today being Martin Luther King Day, let's talk about being leaders. Okay. I feel like the initial question is to the group, do you think that there is a leader in our crew? Even though, you know, technically it's Mike's pod.
No, it's not.
I say technically. It's not an arguable question.
Okay.
Technically it's Mike's pod, but I feel like it's 5 or 6 of us in here. Who do you think is the leader of the crew?
The unspoken leader would definitely be Mr. Mickey.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. But overall, I don't think that we have. I don't think it's a necessity for us to have a leader, because we all do our part for
We
the
all
most
speak
part.
Right.
for our own.
Yeah.
So my thing was, no, there's not a leader to the crew, because in order to be a good leader, you have to be a good follower. And we're gonna say Miss Tamika is the leader, and she always leads with a positive aspect and a positive
Very
karma. So that means that gives us the energy to be positive and to be positive in our own way. You know what I'm saying? To be in our own lane. So we're following her, which makes us. You have to be a good follower to be a good leader. Like, yes, we're all leaders in our own, but we're following her. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm
you gotta be able to
You're
take
rambling a little
direction,
bit, but I get what
direction.
you're saying.
Yeah.
So no, so in our crew there's no leader, but you have to stay in your own lane and lead your own lane, and in that aspect we're all coming together to be, you know.
It depends on what kind of situation. That's what I would say. It depends on what kind of situation we're in. Like, we're in the activist bag, boom, she would lead it. You know what I'm talking about? We're something else, I would lead it. We're this and that. It depends on what situation. Because we all a bunch of leaders now. There's just people that, like you said, it takes a good follower to be a good leader. But there's some people that just ain't a good leader. They're just going to be followers their whole life, which is nothing is wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't meant to be an entrepreneur. Everybody ain't meant to be a leader. To be a leader, you need followers. So there's just going to be some people that follow.
That's true.
Till you get up to the lead joint. But yeah, nobody, we don't got no leader. I don't think so. I wouldn't want to be around, I'm not going to be around somebody that say, oh, that's the leader of our group or whatever. No, it's not.
And it's kind of like, I would say, like, that's probably why I don't have, like, new friends, because a lot of times you'll get around people, most of the time I would say at work. You know what I'm
Definitely
saying?
at work. I don't want to
And
be
they'll
your
be
friend.
like, trying to act like they like the things you like. I'm like,
when they really be snitching on the low.
I'm
Like,
like,
don't
bro,
try to
like-
get close to me.
yeah, like, nah, I don't really need no friends. I'm cool on that. I
have
talk
a
to
lot
you
of
at
friends
work.
Because you friendly.
Okay, yeah, I am. I'm way more friendly than you.
Definitely friendly.
I would say I'm friendly. I'm friendlier than most of my friends. They really don't
I
have
would say
friends.
Jimmy's friendly.
It's crazy Jimmy say that because Jimmy is one of my best friends. And we met at work.
Point crew, man. Y'all like two friendly dudes.
We were,
I don't like
I got along with Mike I got along with Mike because he was an asshole. And I can respect the person who's an asshole to stand though. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people,
I
and
think
he's
y'all had
himself.
that in common. Y'all
He-
both have those
he
teams.
I'm about to
wasn't a
say,
person-
That's probably what makes them clean so much.
He wasn't a person I felt like was trying to get along with me or trying to be my friend. You know what I'm saying? It just happened that we was cool with each other.
'Cause y'all was
Like, how you standing still sweating? Oh, he drunk.
They did used to pick up, and then again, I was a big dude. We unloaded trucks. It's 100 degrees back here. Not to mention the 5 shots I done took at the liquor house before I came to work.
I said,
Then went on lunch and had 5 more.
That's the Jimmy with the dreads.
No, we over lunch.
with that one little one hanging down right there in the middle.
We having a meeting. We having a meeting to wrap up the rest of the night. Just put sweat. Like, what is you just got back from lunch. What is it? But that's my guy, though, bro.
I remember I used to pick up RJ so he was sweating gravy.
Everybody used to get an RJ, boy. Yo, shout out to RJ, man.
Yeah, unload
My
them
guy.
trucks used to be a full 2 hours of comedy.
Yeah, that was
Unless we had 2 trucks, and then they would just be mad. You're like, you know what?
No, we ain't getting out
It
of
do be
here
hot
till
back
2
there in
o'clock,
that
3
bed,
o'clock.
though.
I was cool, actually, as long as I got my beer.
I don't
The
know
boss
how
would be
y'all
like, hey, if you go get me and Mike 2-3 packs of deuces or whatever, you could leave. I'm like, what? Give me the money. I'll be right back.
I start flipping out after 2 o'clock. Because you can't get beer after that. And I'm like, bro, I stay as long as you want. You just give me some
You
beer.
Randy still work out there?
Nah. I don't know what Randy do now, to tell you the truth. I worked with Lowe's last time I talked to him. Charlie done got married. Gotta highlight my people. Miss Rebecca done quit.
Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
Swear to this.
No, no.
Oh, I'm
Boy
finna
Charlie.
Say, hold on, now.
Boy
I'm talking to Charlie all the
Charlie.
time.
Boy Charlie. Shout out girl Charlie, too. All her mouth.
Yeah, big dog gonna stay up. For
I ain't got nothing to say about her.
Okay.
yeah, come on now.
Yes.
If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all.
I swear.
Can you get this box for way? like, man, it's time to go. You talking about, okay, you? No, I can't.
No, she needed help.
She wants you to get a whole pallet down to get one box off of it. It's time for you to go home. No, I can't.
It's gonna hurt my nerve. Like, bro, you want to learn how to use this?
I understand if you were
I'll
fine.
train you up real quick. Get your license today. But you keep bossing me around. I need that down. I need that down. Who are you?
I don't even know why they act like it was so hard. Like I could have went back there and done did that already. Like,
I mean, you different. Though. You
Just not my cup of tea.
that I worked at Fabrics and Crafts and that stationery for a long time. But once they got what they got out of me, it was a wrap. I can't.
Whew.
They tried to slave me out there.
Once you work in the front end, baby, you know.
Oh, I done did that too a little bit. They used to call me up
Some of
there.
everything.
Had to get called in different
Don't
sections.
do it, because do not.
ain't no hard job at Walmart.
Ain't no hard job. It just irritates.
Says the coach.
Walmart.
Says the
the
coach.
coach.
Exactly.
Big money bags.
Worldwide.
That did a lot.
Right, come on now. International.
To get to the
Go, boy.
To get
Come on
to
now.
this position, how many jobs have I had at Walmart?
All
I done a
of
lot
them.
of them.
I know. You
I
have
did a
to.
lot of them. So like I was saying, ain't none of them
Mr.
jobs
Walmart.
easy.
You sound like a boss.
I mean, none of them jobs hard. Ain't no such thing as hard work. But anyway,
That's a lie.
Thank you. But
ain't no such
anyway,
thing as
like
hard
you were
work,
saying,
bro. Once you figure the work out, it's easy.
You don't miss Hill running.
it's
neck
not
to
about
neck.
the work, it's people that you work with that make it hard.
Yeah, that's the one.
And they're easy.
The atmosphere.
Well,
like
that's
my
when you
job.
that's when you do what Jimmy say. Just don't try to make friends. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna go home. Get my cheese sandwich on break. I'm gonna
Correct.
That's what I do. I keep.
Correct.
I am. Whenever I'm at work, they really have to like peek around and make sure that I'm still there because I don't interact with them like that. I don't talk to them. None of that. Really be in my own world.
So,
Especially like today, on days like today.
how
I
did you
was
feel
pissed.
today when nobody acknowledged Martin Luther King
Nobody.
Day
I'm
at
talking
work?
about nobody in there
Then
said
I was
nothing.
Are you the
about
only
Martin.
colored in the office?
Yes.
Colored. Oh,
I
my
am.
God.
Yeah, I said colored. Yeah, I said colored.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I said colored. This
I
Martin
said
Luther
deserves a
King
bleep.
Day. You colored
She
today.
said that is a relief. We don't say
You
that.
colored today. Today and in March. I mean, and in February. In March, your
Why
ass
have
can
you
be black
colored, though?
again.
Exactly. That's such a harsh word.
In March, your ass can be
Y'all
black
offended
again.
by color.
Yes.
That's what my uncle say.
I'm about to
He
say,
said.
well, we is
Negro.
be colored.
Don't call me color.
Yeah, I think the NAACP changed that.
So why do you think that nobody acknowledged Martin Luther King Day?
Jesus.
Relax,
Calm
bro.
down, bro. Ain't nobody shooting. It's cool.
Nah, I'm about to say.
Because it wasn't just the people at your job. It's I feel like people in general, not just white people, black people too.
Yeah,
Don't
I mean,
acknowledge it as
it's
a
not
holiday.
honored as much.
Oh my God, y'all take my
Now,
black card out.
so of
Just
course,
Jimmy said
especially like the younger black people that's coming up, they don't know nothing about none of this, about what we
This is-
celebrate during the day, this day, or any other black holidays because it's not being celebrated or honored as much as it should be.
Right, the most kids know about Martin Luther King is what they're going to learn about in school tomorrow, maybe for the rest of this week about Martin Luther King.
Yeah, she was a little girl on TV. She said, what you learn about today in school? She was like, Martin Luther the King?
Luther the King.
She was like, what did he do? She was like, he died for our sins.
Yeah.
That was Jesus, boy.
Yeah, she tripping.
Oh man.
She was tripping.
And it's really
You can already
sad.
guess what color she was. Though.
But
Yeah,
then
I wanna say
you
it.
can't really get mad at the school system if we ain't teaching our kids our own history. You know what I'm saying?
The
But they
parents
should
don't
still
know
teach our
that
history
though.
in
That's
school.
the thing.
That's
Like,
what they're here for, to learn, right?
Mhm.
Tell them the truth and not what's in them books. Them books is
Bro, they
10
about to
years
take
old.
slavery out of school, bro.
Right. They're not even going to teach everything that's really known because the other kids are uncomfortable about learning about what we went through.
So what do you think the benefit of teaching your child about slavery is?
To
So
know
you-
the past, to know
yeah.
where you come
No,
from.
I'm saying, I said the benefit. I don't think just knowing where you come from is a... I'm doing that thing again, but I don't think that's like a
it gets,
good
it gets,
I come from
it
Boston.
gives them, the, it gives them the opportunity to see why they are being discouraged or having lack of resources and stuff like that in life. Like it gives them that whole understanding of why we are here, how we are
But can't that
with the
lead...
circumstances that we have, and it just ties all.
And
in
then
for them
coming
to
off
be
what
able
she's
to know.
saying, it can show from how they're gifted now to where it was
Yeah,
back in the day.
it
Not
makes
even
them
going to
appreciate
slavery, being in segregation. That would be a whole different life for these kids today.
But can't that also make them racist?
It could, but I mean, it's,
Maybe
not
like white
it's
people.
how they see life.
Yeah.
It's not.
I can't watch Time to Kill right now.
It's not to teach them. To
Yeah, I
be
think you should die, and I hope he burn in hell.
Just a couple movies I can't watch. Can't watch Time to Kill. Can't watch
Shout out
Losing
Samuel
Isaiah.
Jackson.
I can't watch
Nah,
The
that's
Green
rules
Mile.
of engagement.
The Green
The
Mile.
Green Mile, when they killed that man, and he won't even him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But you
I
know,
mean, they
you
got a
know
life
John
for that,
Coffee
what we
won't
talking
real,
about.
right?
I said that
I don't
won't
think
they
I've
ain't
seen
nothing
the
to do
time
with
to kill.
slavery.
Who was it
Nah.
talking about?
He
Somebody
ain't
go,
the
oh shit.
That was on a whole nother level of some other stuff.
Right. And, shout out my little brother, man. Having a girl, another woman, another queen to add to the,
Yes.
even though we need more boys to keep these names
More
alive.
boys.
Yeah. I mean, I got 2 to keep the name alive. You know what I'm talking about?
That is something that a lot of people don't think about. If they have all the girls and they go off and get married, they don't think about carrying their family name on. Like I had a friend, she was the only child, but she had a son, and she gave her son, even though the daddy is present in his life, she gave the son her last name just to keep her family name alive.
One curse word.
You said a-hole 3 times that
Stay
fast.
focused.
Ass ain't a curse
Okay.
word.
But when you put them together, you can't say it on the
Let's
platform.
stay focused.
Okay.
Stay
All
focused.
right. I got one more Martin Luther King thing. So everybody say he was like, peace. You know what I'm saying? He was a more peaceful person. And Malcolm X was the more radical, you know what I'm saying? Show actions first. So how do y'all think, what do you think is the best approach? Was the best approach to it? The more radical being seen. Put your foot down, dog. Just hurts you. You gotta put your foot down versus the more peaceful approach that Martin Luther King took.
I mean,
A little bit of both.
Work. Yeah.
That's what I was about to say. I think it takes both of them because they need to see, hey, they can be organized and have it together, but don't mess with these people too because they got this side that can come and do this and that. So that's how I feel like a lot of that stuff, back in the day, a lot of the laws and everything that was being changed, without that violence, a lot of that stuff wouldn't have happened. But also without the peace, it wouldn't have happened either. So you had to have the best of both worlds to make it work. But today's time, shoot, sometimes you got to get just as ratchet as they do and do the things that they do. They say don't step down to their level, but sometimes it's very, very necessary. Not all the time. I said sometimes, but not all the time.
Not even sometimes?
Cause we not them. If we not, you got a higher standard for yourself and what you want your people to have and what you want to represent. You got to do that, no matter what.
That's the mindset I used to have until I got out here and started, doing what I do. But
Nah, this ain't no mindset. It's a standard I got for myself. You know what I'm saying? Not like whoever, whatever, and oh, they doing that, so that make it cool. Or oh, when they do it, yeah, what they say?
It's cool
When
when they do it. It's a problem when I do
Nah,
it.
you crazy. It's always gonna be different for me. That's how I see it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
What was the name of the other man that was out here? I think it was during the slavery time though. Was it Nat King Cole?
Oh my, just
Girl, he
Ain't that
was a
a
singer.
singer?
And you know what?
Singer, no, it's
If
not
you don't
even
stop
a
Baby,
setting
kick
us
on my
back
ass.
300 years right now.
Lord,
You talking about the Christmas song.
between that and colors, we out.
Chestnuts roasting on an open
Ain't that what
fire.
we was talking about with the school?
She
Jack
graduated and went
Frost.
to college.
She went to Union, y'all. She went to
She
Union.
didn't go to Union.
Yes, she
She went to
did.
Clinton.
Hey,
She went
watch
to
your
Union.
mouth.
She went to Clinton.
I
Watch
got the
your mouth.
names mixed up, but it was some man. He was
Nat Turner.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
They didn't want us to learn about him in school because
Nat
of what he
King
did.
Cole, bro.
Don't do that. Because I said I wasn't sure.
Nat Turner was one of them, like, had to put that radical side to him too. Because he
That
tried
Marcus
to, he
Garvey.
tried a
Killing
cool
them, homie.
approach. But he tried a cool approach too at first. But they wouldn't listen to him. He still went and got his tail beat every day. Still got his family in trouble every day from just what he believed in.
But
So
wasn't he the man
had to
that
turn it up.
had got the slaves and running them up
Yeah,
and had
they
started
definitely-
killing
they
their
started-
slave
they
masters
was on
and
demon
everything?
time.
Yeah.
They got on demon time, but that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes, just
That's
never
what
know.
you gotta do. I
Y'all
feel
want to
like.
pay? Y'all want to pay to get Dr. Umar on the podcast?
Who was that? Who was that?
my
Umar?
Even I know who that is.
Yes, leave
I'm
it
serious.
alone.
I'm asking. I don't know.
Don't feel bad because I don't know who he is.
Okay, thank you. I really don't know.
He's King Kong conscious.
Whenever
You
you
need to
see,
go out and
whenever
look him
you
up.
see him, you'll
Look him
know
up.
who it is.
He do a lot of videos
All right.
with what's his name?
How much time we got,
we
Dre?
talk about it.
23 minutes.
David
All right, I
Banner.
got another topic. Well, this is not a topic. It's just a statement.
Yeah, David Banner been on the wave too with all that, African American enlightenment and all that kind of stuff.
So there was this black dude on the internet, and he was like, when he was in the army, he used to always argue with different white guys about different, race topics and stuff like that. So he was like, this white dude from, wherever, Georgia, it's redneck, was like, if it weren't for slavery, the Americans wouldn't do so good in the Olympics in track and field sports. Listen to it now. Listen. So he's like, why would you say that? He was like, because of the breeding that they did during slavery. So he was like, he never thought about it, and then he went and did the research. So
Research says.
in slavery, the same way, like have you ever seen the movie Django where they had like fighting slaves?
Yeah.
And they used to like send the different fighting slaves to different plantations to fight. They used to send different like men. They had like breeding slaves. So like if you was a big strong man, they would send you to this plantation just for breeding. So all day you wouldn't work. All you would do would
Rest to get ready for tonight.
breed. So they would send you there for a week, and your job was to impregnate 100 women.
It's called studying out.
So they got 100 babies from this strong black man with the strong genes that passed down these strong genes, and then they just kept redoing it the same way. I hate to say it like that, the same way they do game dogs.
Yeah.
And that's what make our genes so much more tight, and the same way they say the dogs are bred tight. The same way.
Why
That's a
there
shame.
ain't 100 LeBrons then? Why it's only like 450 of these athletes in the whole world? Not saying we're just saying it's not true, but I'm saying if you put out 100 babies, it should be like there should be more NBAs.
Huh?
What? Babies for real. That was a
Oh, okay.
It's not literally.
But I mean, you got to
Who's
think
having
about
100 kids? Zing?
A dude can impregnate 100 women if he was really trying.
I don't know about 100.
Especially me, I don't miss.
Well, they said Wilt Chamberlain had about 3,000.
So you got to think about it. This is back in the slavery time. You really don't know whose genes are what because they were on different plantations.
Everybody say
You couldn't
anything.
say that their genes aren't mixed now.
There's
That's
no
no back
record
then.
of anything back then,
Right.
hardly.
So you
Until
can't
after
say
you
Kobe
got
and
right out
LeBron
of
could have been
slavery.
cousins in distance. You can't say that they weren't because you wouldn't know.
That's why they say
Like the
all black
grapes.
people is related, though.
Yeah.
That's one of the cliches that people have always said is all black people related because of how everything was ran on the slave plantations.
So our race is incest. I'm gonna stop. I ain't
That's what they say.
I mean, you could say
That's
that.
what they
I mean, if
say.
you believe in Adam and Eve, everybody is incest.
Right, that too.
Even if you came from a monkey, it was just two monkeys to start with.
Now, we think about what we call Africa, really, the cradle of civilization. That's where they found the person at.
Person?
I'm from Garland.
That's where they found the first nigga. The first nigga from Garland. Or Turkey.
Take it easy on turkey
I'm
now.
sorry.
Take it easy on turkey now. That's crazy.
I'm from Pine Street.
Pine Street Finest.
You say you from Africa?
Yeah, I'm from
No.
G1. I ain't from Africa. You from Africa. You African.
Oh, they all hitting the boys in the hood. You're from Africa? No, I'm from Crenshaw Morpheus.
Okay, I stole this game, but I ain't steal the question. So I'm gonna ask 2 questions. I'm gonna have more questions next week because I ain't have time to think about it. But it's like movie trivia. So you ask a question about a movie and you just answer it. So it's like in the movie Friday, what did Felicia borrow? What did Felicia ask Smokey
The
to borrow?
VCR.
Yeah, the VCR player. Well, she did say she borrowed your car.
A microwave.
It was the car.
She on the VCR. It's a crack.
She
It's a
asked
Mac,
Craig
Greg.
that.
It's the car.
He said, what did she ask Smokey? She asked Craig to borrow the VCR.
Oh, I thought you said what? I thought you said what did she ask for?
You being technical with it.
Bernie Mac was in that movie too.
Bernie
That
Mac to
was
go.
so fine.
R.I.P. Bernie Mac.
She was.
Who?
Ooh, Miss Parker.
We talking about Friday.
He just said Yvette.
I said Bernie Mac.
He did.
He said Bernie Mac.
And then before that, he said.
There ain't no
You
Yvette
hear
in
it.
Friday.
You hear
Nisha.
it. I'm telling you what he said.
He said Bernie Mac.
And before that, he said Yvette.
I don't know if I
If you
heard
say so.
that.
But ain't no Yvette in Friday, bro.
I know that.
Baby boy?
Yeah.
Right.
That set
Why you just say Taraji?
That set men back like 1,000 years.
You hit me, Joe.
What, baby boy?
Black dudes, that set us back 1,000 years.
You know he was only 17. In that
In the
movie.
movie, right? That's what I be saying.
She
I
was
don't
committing
Ain't nobody noticed.
She was
Man.
doing
17.
It was already set up. The film.
Jody was little, bro.
He was
He a
17
young-
years old.
Yeah, she was like 22.
What can he provide for you, girl? Nothing.
You know what he provided.
He was riding
Besides
about.
that, that was all
Bro.
that it was.
Have you ever been swallowed?
I done got my homies to hook you up with them tens and that tent.
Oh gosh, I still to this day do not think that it's TD Jakes saying that. Ain't
No,
no way.
that's literally him. It's a
That's
whole
him.
sermon.
Bro.
I seen the
Have you
video.
ever been
That's him.
swallowed? You seen Chris Brown do that doing? I was doing it during the store the other day. And Christina was laughing like a bug. She didn't even know where it came from. So I showed her Chris Brown. She was like, that's where you got that from? I'm like, yeah, TD Jakes out here down bad. But you know what? Them powerful black men, they can say it something one day, it's gone the next, bro. You ain't heard nothing else about it. You just keep saying memes and jokes. I really don't care.
And that's just the people keeping that alive.
A lot of them
Yeah.
people have.
And he ain't
visitors,
addressed
man.
it neither.
He don't got to. Now you got that much bread.
A lot of them have visitors though.
That's a fact. So, at any point in time, if you was in a healthy relationship, would you and your significant other have separate rooms from each other? Like, but in the same house?
At that point, it's time to get rid of each other.
Some old people do that.
Unless
My
we work,
Nah, it's like-
unless we gonna try to fix it again, but we just need some.
No,
space.
we are happy, but we just got separate rooms. Like,
Oh,
yo,
yeah.
I don't want to deal with you right
We
I don't
happy
want to deal
too.
with you right now. I'm going to the crib. I'm going over
Just
here.
get on the couch or something.
We happy
I ain't
too.
going nowhere.
You going to sleep on the couch?
I said I just might go on the couch. I said, but I'm not going to go have a whole nother room.
My uncle and my aunt got separate rooms, bedrooms, because
But they old.
he had to sleep with a sleep app. And she retired, and he gets up to go to work at like 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning. So she's like, the sleep app
That's
and
good
him
stuff.
getting up early just too much.
No, you don't have to put up with
They
that.
got separate
My
rooms.
great grandma.
Better get a big bed. You got to get a king.
I mean, they've been together for 30 years. They
But I like
happy
to say,
in a relationship.
That's
for
where I got
long,
a story
they
from.
just
It's like a
got separate
45-year-old
They had
couple
that
sleeping in
understanding.
separate rooms.
Well, that's just like a dude having a man cave and being in there most of the time.
But it's not every night. You know what I'm saying? It's not
Most
like
times
every
a
night
dude
they
got a
have
man
relationship
cave.
like
We
that.
go for work, he go in the man cave.
Yeah, that
He
would
come
be
in the house
stupid.
and
I
trying
don't
to
think
eat,
it's a
go to
bad
sleep.
idea.
That would be
Sometimes
with
you
the
just need
studio,
your
bro.
space. I mean, like if y'all get into a heat.
So that's what I'm saying. That's a good
thing.
thing. That might be a
Yeah.
good thing to have your own little separate room in the crib. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we
Yeah,
gotta
the
sleep
women
together
be
every night.
nagging sometimes, bro.
You know what there?
And
Don't
then
go
you
there
just
and
don't
go
want to
sleep.
hear it no more. Just
Yeah, the
leave.
women be nagging.
And then
sometimes.
some of them women like to sleep with the heater on 80 and then have a fan on. And that's how you get a cold. Like, bruh, I'm not doing none of that. So it's like, And now you mad because I done turned the heater off. Now you cold because the fan's still on, but you gotta sleep with
I
the fan.
can't.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
need
just
that
gonna be too
fan.
hot.
Running up the light bill.
I don't need that.
I don't even want to talk about
I'm
light
too
bills
cold.
right now, man.
Everybody complaining about the light bill.
Yeah, because they just raise it whenever they want to. And that's it. That's that. It'll go down. And then
Some
it'll
of
go
them
down.
lights off.
Huh?
Some of them lights off.
Quit over at the refrigerator, right up the light bill.
Close my door, air conditioning in the neighborhood.
Y'all got anybody? Oh, we got Martin Luther King last time, didn't we? No, we didn't give him Black Excellence. You want to give him Black Excellence this time?
Yeah. You give Black Excellence Martin Luther King for being a positive role model to us all. And just remember, don't forget the day. They might try to downsize it, but it's still a big day for us, you know what I mean? Just always remember to recognize Martin Luther King Day for the positive role model that he has been to all of us.
So what's the date of his real birthday?
Today, 15th. But the
No, sometimes this day fall on the 17th,
The
sometimes
holiday-
fall on the 18th.
Yeah, I'm about to say the holiday that is celebrated on is always the third Monday
Yeah.
in January.
So yeah, don't ever ask a crazy question, but y'all let the people know.
And when I asked was it his birthday, y'all, of course it's his birthday. I'm asking for real.
Yeah, it's his birthday today. His real birthday.
They been picking at me all day, bro.
Bruh. Don't put them
All
in
day.
there like
Peace
that.
What
dropped
about Martin Luther King, non-violence, bruh?
Yeah, for
What
real.
about Malcolm X? Look,
Why did he
he
have
dropped the
that?
piece on
It
the
ain't
floor.
Malcolm X
It ain't
Day.
Malcolm X.
He dropped the piece. Why don't he got it on day? He dropped the
That's why I
piece
said
over there.
why.
I picked it up, bro. He took it and like shoots me off like the rich
Yeah,
people.
yeah, go ahead.
Go on, peasant. Come on, peasant.
That is
All right, shout outs. Moya, what you got?
I don't know
Hey,
who
Moya,
he is.
Moya.
I don't know who Moya is.
What's
More
your
fire,
name?
more fire.
What's your name then?
You know what my name is.
I was like, who is that?
Yeah.
Koya?
Her every time.
Anyway.
Koya?
Uncle Luther.
Anyway.
Misha.
Yeah, R.I.P. to my uncle. That's it. The only one I let tell my name up. That's it.
Nisha didn't even let her.
I remember you when you had a gap between every two.
Yeah, Nisha. What?
And you just told him again, it's Yanisha. Thank you.
Yeah, Nisha.
I remember when you had a gap between every two. I call you what I want to call you. Yeah.
I'm kidding her too.
Okay, carry on, peasant. Mike, what you got?
She didn't even give a shot.
Yes, carry on, peasant.
Did you give? You didn't
I
even
didn't
give
even
a
get
shot.
Carry on, peasant.
Jimmy always playing. Anyway, shout out to the Moore family. Shout out to Big Prince. Shout out to my mommy. Shout out to the B.A.P family. And yeah, that's all I got to say today. For now.
Shout out my cousin Nate, my brother. My brother Nate for coming through, man. Just to kick it. He gonna get in front of the camera one of these times. You know what I'm saying?
Nathaniel Spartacus.
Watch your mouth.
Shout out my nieces that ain't here, and I'm having a great niece or nephew soon.
Don't look at me like it's coming from me.
It ain't, but you looking at me like I'm crazy, and I'm like, am I tripping? That's why I'm like,
I'm trying to figure out what
it's
you
a
about to
niece.
say.
You
Yeah.
having a great niece.
oh yeah, I thought
Yes.
she didn't know what she was having.
It's a girl. It's a girl.
Hey yo, what's crazy is my niece, my son's daughter is pregnant, and his girlfriend is pregnant.
Yeah.
His fiance is pregnant at the same time.
Well, I know what she was having.
He about to have a
brother.
grandchild and a child at the same time.
Yeah, he said his son
Yeah.
and his brother.
He about to have a grandchild and a child
At the same time.
Right.
Hey.
Oh, yes, I did. I was just talking about Jamia, my bad.
Oh, no. We don't
That's
do
another
that.
one. That's pregnancy season out here. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody. You know what I'm talking about?
Girls on everybody.
Shout out to all the sororities that celebrated their Promise Day this week. Shout out to y'all. You know, it takes a lot to be a woman of the color. And
Yes.
so, you know, shout out to y'all for that.
White as
They
a
call
color.
it. Boy.
I said
Yeah.
woman of coloring.
Woman of color.
That means woman in a sorority.
Oh, okay.
Ain't just
I
out.
understand it. I'm like, say it, man.
Oh,
Jimmy John, come on.
he already did.
Give a shout out to all y'all for being here today. Shout out to myself for being, you know, the greatness. That's it.
Right. If you don't want no babies, put an ace bandage on that steak sandwich. We out!
I really ain't tripping. Like,